pet's well-being, and we ask our expert for advice. Dr. Jill Chase is here along with, this is Harper.
Harper, yep.
Harper. And Harper is how old?
Harper's 4 years old, female, and she's been on the show before. She's a great dog. And today we're going to talk about food.
Food, okay.
Yeah, and we have a viewer question, and I think what we should do is, if it's all right with you, we'll just talk about food in general.
Sure.
It comes in canned formulation and dry, and some owners are wondering whether or not it's okay to feed one versus the other. You know, if it's from a reputable manufacturer, it doesn't really matter which one you feed. You can feed canned or dry.
Okay.
And then we have this question from the...
I'm trying to think of a delicate way of putting this, though. I would think that if you're, well, let's just be frank. If you're worried about dog poop, wouldn't you feed dry food because it makes everything a little bit more collectible?
Maybe, that's a great... Yes, you did. You put it really well. You know, the deal is that that's not necessarily true. Every animal is different, just like humans. You know, they process their food differently, and so some animals eat canned food and they're balanced, or what I call raw carbs.
So as a vet, you're fine with either dry or wet.
Correct.
You should just stick to the same thing through their young years and their adolescence and their mature years. Just set on a food and leave it there?
No. It's more about the manufacturer. So you want to always have a really, really good manufacturer who makes the food, and then stick with that particular manufacturer. And it does change over time because there's puppy foods and mature foods and.
So then you should change it. So really, I could buy one variety for the dog. Look at that face. Look at that face.
You could buy one formulation for puppy, and then one for adult, and then one for mature.
Okay, and do dogs get tired of eating the same thing?
No, not really. They don't have mouthfeel the way we do. You know, we love the way food feels in our mouth. If you've ever watched a dog eat, they eat it very quickly, and so no. But we should talk about the question that that owner called in. She has a 7-month-old lab mix, I believe. It's a puppy who doesn't seem to want to eat the dry food anymore. And you know, labs love to eat, so I'm a little concerned about maybe other causes for that. And so that's what I would recommend, is research why this dog doesn't really want to eat. It's probably either the food type is not good, or there's something else going on.
Okay, so take it to the vet.
Yes.
Okay, I just have to ask you one more thing quickly.
Sure.
What about those dental chews, things like that?
Well,
we give the dogs treats.
Yeah, I like the dental chews, and that sounds like a really excellent topic for another segment, right?
Because we're out of time.
Yeah.
If you have a question about your pet's health and well-being, email us, pets@kpi